Okay, with your eyes closed, you can relax and listen to my voice. Let your eyes be nice and soft. Relax your entire body. And I don't know how fast you can relax, that's entirely up to you. And you can feel like you're sinking down into a deep bed of cushions. And I want you to imagine what it would feel like with your arms and your legs to just feel like you're sleeping on a big bundle of soft cushions. I want you to notice what colors you choose in your imagination and the size of all the cushions. And the whole point of using your imagination to imagine all the different varying cushions is so that you can feel the comfort, transfer it to yourself, so that it can allow you to go into your own deep relaxation. And each cushion delivers to you calm, confidence, peace, relaxation, tranquility, and a sense of comfort. And you feel extremely comfortable. And I wonder if you can use your imagination right now to imagine that you're surrounded by colorful air. And this colorful air can remind you of every positive and confident feeling or thought that you've ever had. And your memory and your imagination can help you with this. Now, I don't know what color the colorful air would be for you, but in your own mind's eye, you can decide for yourself. And each time that you take a breath, you notice that it fills your body with this color. And because it's the air of this color that's filled with confidence and peace and self-esteem and all the positive energy that surrounds you, as you breathe this into your body, it fills your mind with positive and confident thoughts and feelings. And the color begins to spread all around you as you begin to remember some of the things that you've been rather good at, some of the things that you've really enjoyed, moments where you've experienced courage and bravery, times where you've scored goals, won games, achievements, or even if you've sang and danced or swam well, or finished a good book, or done well in an exam. Whatever it is, these memories and these feelings all belong to you. Maybe you helped a friend or family, or you did something kind for anybody. You were thoughtful and loving towards others, friends, family, even animals. Even better, to yourself as well. Maybe you're really good about being kind and even getting along with others. Some of the most successful people are those who not even were the best at school, but they were so good at getting on with people. Some of the people that have achieved so much didn't always have goals and yet they achieved many things. All this is valuable, of course, just like you yourself. You're extremely valuable. So continue to breathe in this confident color that reminds you of your strengths and everything that's positive about you. Let it fill you with self-esteem and let it spread around your body. And you don't have to focus on your own positive qualities. You have your memory. You remember amazing things about you. It's not about other people knowing about you, and it's not about other people remembering. As long as you remember, your memory is there to remind you. You can visit these memories day after day. Now, if you look a little more closely, you can notice other areas, and they may have a different color perhaps. Sometimes when you're experiencing tension, even this has a color. Or even some negative thoughts and self-doubt. Well, I wonder what color that would be. And if there are any, or any other concerning feelings or thoughts, what colors would you allocate to them? I'm here to suggest that you can breathe those colors away from your body. Breathe them away from your mind. Let go of that tension and that self-doubt. Instead, you can breathe in that confident color of that positive feeling that we were talking about before, that you create all on your own, and let it spread around your body and around your mind right now. And you don't need my words to tell you that. You can do this any time that you like, because you're in charge and you take control. In fact, you can do this whenever you want to feel and experience more calm and confidence and self-esteem. And if you're in a nice light state of relaxation now, I do want to talk to you about your mind, which is extremely intelligent. You see, we do have two parts of our mind. There's the part that we use actively all day. It's our logical mind. We use it to talk, to plan, and to even work things out. Our conscious mind. And then we have another part of our mind, our inner mind. Sometimes people refer to this as the unconscious or subconscious mind. And this stores lots of information and knowledge. It stores all of our memories, and it stores all of our feelings about ourselves. It even stores our stories and our habits. Now, I know that you are good at being creative, and I know that you're good at using your imagination. And so you can use your amazing mind and your imagination right now. I want you to pretend your unconscious mind is like a room inside your mind. Inside this room, you first developed beliefs about yourself and the things that you're able to do. You see, it's a room where we keep all kinds of useful memories and really important opinions, including our feelings and our habits. Maybe we store them in mental cupboards, or little drawers and filing cabinets. Maybe we even have them written on walls, or little chapters about them. But you know, sometimes we store things in there that aren't really helpful. They're actually useless. Maybe these things can be negative opinions, limiting beliefs, and all of these are about ourselves. And if we store these things, they will stop us from being confident and rob us of self-esteem. And then we won't be the true version of ourselves that we desire to be. We are really and truly meant to be confident and to exercise self-esteem. You know, sometimes we've heard somebody else's opinion or even their beliefs about us, which isn't always true. In fact, quite often, it's an error, a judgment on their behalf perhaps, even a misconception. Sometimes they just don't understand us. Or maybe what they said was just a mistake or a silly joke. Maybe we misunderstood what they said. Something that wasn't meant, but we actually believed it at that time. And it can come from anywhere. Someone that you know, or someone that you hardly know, a teacher, a friend, a neighbor, family member, a coach perhaps. But who knows? They could have had the wrong idea about you. I want you to know that these messages were very mistaken and they were not at all helpful. I suggest you go into that special room in your mind right now. I want you to become a detective and search for the mistaken and the unhelpful beliefs and those messages about you that are written, maybe they're on the wall, on the floor, in little books. Wherever they are, you search that room. You know, some people find messages that say, I can't do that. I'm not clever enough. Or sometimes there's messages that say, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, or I'm not good enough. Believe me, they are very mistaken messages, and they can be extremely harmful, damaging. So I want you right now to go and wash off any negative messages, scrub them right off. And if any have been written on any little booklets or notes, tear them up. Do that using your mind's imagination. Find any messages that are not helpful. Get rid of them in your own way. Now I want you to get a paintbrush and I want you to dip it in the confident paint. Look over in that room. I want you to see the paint, the brush, the color of the paint. And you paint that wonderful, bright, confident color all over the walls in that room. Now, I don't know what color your confident and self-esteem paint are, but you do. And you paint those walls. And as you do, I want you to feel satisfied. And of course, the important thing is to program your way of thinking in a more positive way, full of self-esteem and confidence. So, It's time. Put up new messages on the walls so that you get into the habit of thinking positively about yourself, thinking positively about you. Write some positive messages. Use bright colors, good, strong, clear writing, and say things like, I'm bright and I have many strengths, and from now on I will remember my strengths. I believe in myself. I am a good person. And just continue scribbling down all the wonderful and amazing messages. How about adding 3 more positive messages for yourself right now, and make them very positive. Make it personal. Keep programming yourself into the version of you that you best wish to be. You don't need to be anything else except the version of you with confidence, positivity, and self-esteem. You know now that if you ever come across any messages again that are negative, mistaken, planted or delivered by people who have made a mistake, use your positive paint, get rid of them, and replace them with positive words, statements, affirmations, and brand new beliefs. And from this day forward, you'll never need to go to anybody else for your own confidence and self-esteem. You can do this all by yourself. So keep imagining what you need to. And even after you open your eyes and you move about the day normally, and even tomorrow and the day after, you've got the ability to access this tool, and you can renovate any time that you like that little room in the inner part of your mind. And after I count to 5, you can open your eyes and get ready for the rest of the day. 1 and 2 and 3, becoming more alert. 4 and 5.